Hello and welcome everybody to episode 8 of In the Loop. And today I'm here with Jorge and his beautiful yellow Supra. So Jorge, a little bit about who you are and what you do in the car scene.
Okay, so I'm Jorge. So many people know me for the Jehe Ride because that's how my Instagram is or all my social medias. Practically, I'm super passionate with cars and I do photography. I work with cars. I have a rental car business too. I own those. So pretty much that's my thing. And for now,
Yeah, I mean that's awesome. And I mean we've talked a little bit about your entrepreneurship and how that's allowed you to do this. But kind of what was the factors of deciding on a Supra? What led to that?
oh man, that's a good question. So well, I'm from Ecuador. So in Ecuador, we don't have these kind of cars.
Yeah.
So when I moved here 8 years ago, one of my friends, he have a Supra, and I was like, oh my God, that car is so nice. So I wanna have one of those. But in that time, obviously, I couldn't afford it. I couldn't buy it. But it's like, okay, one day I'm gonna have it. I have the opportunity to purchase this car last October. I have this car for almost four months or five, almost five. So yeah, pretty much that's how I love this car, and yeah, it's an incredible car.
No, I think the yellow is an incredible spec, but from what I understand, it wasn't necessarily your first choice.
Yeah.
Was this just it was the right deal, or did you just see the yellow and decide that was what you needed?
Yeah, that was funny because well, one of the things is black. I was gonna buy a black car when I was looking for a car. I told my friend, hey, my preference for the car because he was looking for me. So he
Yeah.
has a dealership, pure auto sales, and the thing is, my favorite color is black. You can tell I love black.
Yeah.
So besides my hat. But yeah, I love black, and I'm like, okay, I just want to have a black car, you know. But he says oh, bro, everyone has a lot of black cars, so you need to be different. And it's like, yeah, that's true, but I love black. And was he was looking, and he sent me the auctions, and many people, well, many Supras was too high in miles, too much in price. And oh my gosh, but I already won the Supra already. So the auctions he sent me was yellow, red, and it was I don't want that color. You're okay, just bring me the yellow, and then I'm gonna wrap it or gonna paint it, whatever. It's just the color, you know. I
Yeah.
love the price. The model was perfect. Everything was perfect, and was okay, just bring me the car. So when I got the car, I was like, wait, actually the yellow is kind of nice now. So I was driving for a week, and I'm you know what, I love the yellow now. So that's why I didn't pick the color, but in the end, I love it.
Kind of the color picked you situation where it
Yeah.
was just the right car and it just so happened to be yellow, and then now it's staying yellow instead of
Yeah,
getting
it's
wrapped
gonna stay
black.
yellow.
Yeah, and I see a lot of what you do on Instagram, and I think the yellow fits the personality you're trying to portray on there, and
Yeah.
the things you do. It's just a nice look. Um, but that said, what if all have you done to it so far, and are there any fun plans for what you want to do with it?
Yes, that's a good thing. Everyone asks me that. One of the things I won't do too much. I haven't done anything yet, in the engine and nothing. Has this downpipes and already has a sound, a little bit sound, but I want it more louder. So pretty much I'm gonna get exhaust and maybe rings, and practically that's it. I got a steering wheel, but this is just that's it. It's not anything else. But the thing is, with a plan with this car, I don't know if you saw my videos, my content. I always drift the car. I always drive the car in the mountains and snow. I don't really care about that. I just love driving. So
Yeah.
that's why it's if I put a lot of money in the car, but the way I driving is no, it's not it's not worth it, you know. If I put
Yeah.
a lot of power in the car, in a lot of stuff, I can go I don't know. I think it's not worth it. I put a lot of stuff in the car right now, so it's gonna be just rims and exhaust. I think.
Yeah, I mean, like you always run the risk when you start modifying your car of like, is it gonna run the next time I want to go use it, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And you do drive it a lot, so I think that is a big thing of like needing to keep it drivable and keep it, something that realistically you can use. And
Yeah.
isn't gonna
Exactly.
leave you stranded.
Yeah. Exactly. That's why I just wanna put like some rims, just the exhaust, and I don't know. Many people says like, "Hey, are you gonna do like shooting flames?" It's like, I know how I am, so maybe it's gonna be flames, maybe not. But
So I guess with that said, is there a next car after this that you're thinking about?
oh my God, that's a really good question. This is my mindset all the time because before this I have my Lexus IS 300 something like that, uh, and my mindset is to get bigger. One of the things is like after this I want to drive a little bit, maybe 2 or 3 years, and I want to have a Lambo.
Okay.
I want to have a Lambo. So as I said, like I do social media, I do YouTube videos, I do TikTok, Instagram, all the kind of stuff. That's my main thing right now. I want to do it, and that's my next step. I think Lambo or maybe RA B10. But the big goal is the Lambo.
Okay. Are we thinking like Huracan, Gallardo? Like, is there like a specific model that you're like
Yes, the
partial to?
Hurricane,
Huracan.
the
Okay.
Technica, Hurricane Technica, or the yeah Hurricane Technica. I love that car. I love that car. I
Yeah.
can yeah.
I mean, I can't deny they're sweet. Like they're some gorgeous cars. I was never a huge Lambo guy until after we had Braden's in, and
Mhm.
just with the fitment he has and the sound and like, I was like, that's sick. Like because you always think they're cool, I guess, but like
Yeah,
from going from like I think they're cool to like I would actually probably own one of those was like the transition.
yeah.
So owning a Lambo would be sick. Is there like some modifications that you think are too much? Like this is kind of a hot take
Yeah,
because we just had Cars and Coffee this morning and I saw some stuff that I personally was like, that's a little too much. But
yeah. For example, what do you think in your size like too much? For example.
oh gosh, um, I think wide body kits are overdone.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Like it's one thing to have a nicely done wide body, but I think a lot of people are like, oh, wide body it, wide body it, wide body it, and they just get like whatever Duraflex kit there is available, and the fit and finish isn't very good. They didn't really put the time and effort to make it look good. They just like bolted it on and called
Yeah.
it good. Um,
Yeah, I think
and
the what body kit is too much for me. Always because I like to stay clean in my cars. Like I don't like big logos. I don't like the big body on the car. That's why like if you see my car, I don't put a lot of stuff. I don't. Well, the thing is that the reason why I don't lower the car is because I know how I drive. So if I lower the car, so it's I'm gonna destroy it faster. But yeah, I think body kits, I don't think is good. Like I like to be more aesthetic, like
yeah,
clean. Like I don't like to put too much in the cars. Even the
Ca-
wing, I took it off because I have a big wing. When I
mhm.
bought the car, I have a big wing, but I didn't like it because it didn't look like aesthetic. So I just take it off.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the way to put that is a kind of OEM plus. Like you can add a couple little touches that make it your own, but ultimately it's pretty much the same thing that like Toyota or whoever the company decided it should be.
Yeah.
And I think I could agree with that in general. Like I think there are some body modifications that you can make that uh, do accentuate, you know, um, the car in a good way. Like on the topic of Miatas, like a lot of Miata owners will cut the like there's a body line on the side, and they'll cut at the front fender right behind the tire, and like just push it in a little bit. So then it gives it like a fake wide body where it's the factory width, but like they have a gap at the back for like airflow.
Oh, really?
Um,
I didn't know
and,
that.
right, and like and it's super subtle, and I think it's purposeful. You know, it does help with cooling. How much it actually really helps, who knows? But like, I think there's some ways you can modify your car body-wise tastefully, but
Yeah, I
for the
think it's like
most
more
part,
like the taste of the people, you know?
yeah,
Because many people say like, hey, put a wing in your car because it's a Supra, it's the big wing. It's like, okay, I think it's the taste of the people. Like I
yeah,
respect like the old cars. I love cars in general, but with my car, I think I'm super picky and those kind of stuff. I gonna stay clean. I don't wanna put a lot of stuff on the car. But it depends the people, you know?
Well, and I think it depends on the car too. If you have
Oh
something
yeah.
that's pretty like a Civic, that's a pretty blank canvas and like boring looking, I think doing more to that car, 'cause if you've done stuff under the hood, like that makes sense.
Yeah.
But something like this, it's gorgeous. The body lines are like very well designed. I think they're one of the most beautiful non-exotic cars you can get.
Yeah.
Like I think anything past this, like looks wise, you're getting into territory where it's like not something you could drive every day, or if you did drive it every day, you have to have a lot of of money going into it. Like,
Yes. Well, this is my daily actually.
yeah, right.
That's what.
But like, it's like probably the most exotic looking car that's like easy to daily,
Yeah.
right? Like it's got all the modern creature comforts, but it looks gorgeous. It performs well. It's fun when you want it to be, but you can also just like
Just
chill
chill.
out and just like drive it.
Yeah. That's why I love this car. That's why the reason I bought it because it's like it's good looking. You can drive wherever. It's my daily. Well, I don't drive too much. Like in my office is super close from my house. The gym or whatever I wanna do is super close. Just in the weekends, I just drive wherever I want.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's the perfect car. Even though like when I have my Lambo or when I have the Ray maybe, I wanna have this car or I gonna buy a new car and use it for daily because I love this car.
Yeah, I mean, and that's fair. Like I think it's a gorgeous spec. You know, every time I see photos of this on Instagram, I'm like, I need a yellow car. I've always wanted a yellow car for no good reason other than like I like it. But
Yeah, it's the perfect color for photos because as a photographer, the hardest like car to shoot is black cars.
oh,
I
it's
don't know
awful.
why. White cars for me in white, black and white cars are so hard to shoot. But yellow cars, and the other one is red cars. So easy, so
And,
easy.
and it all comes down to like the contrast, right? Like this, you can tell where the shadows are and like the darker parts are, but it's still such a bright color that you
Yeah,
don't lose the detail, right?
exactly.
Whereas like I feel like white cars, they can look really good at like night, but like because they're so bright, and you go take a photo at like your local car meet, and you go try to take a photo of a white car, and it just comes back like looking like the sun because it just reflects everything. And then the black car has no detail, and it just looks
Exactly.
like a blob with headlights.
Oh yeah, it's
Right.
hard. It's hard. Yeah, I definitely like shooting. That's funny stuff because when I bought this car, before I bought this car, I was like, when I have my Supra, I'm gonna shoot every day. I already have the Supra and I don't have too much photos. Well, just with my phone, but actual photos with my camera and good, nice locations, I don't have too much. That's the interesting part too.
Oh, it's crazy because like I'm a photographer as well. I have like one photo of my truck, like from like a car rally I went on, and I was like the film guy. Like that's the only like good photo I have of it. Everything else is like random phone pics
Oh
of
yeah.
like, oh look at the sunset, and my truck just so happens to be there or whatever.
What truck do you have again?
I got a 23 Tacoma.
Okay, I
So
love those cars. Oh, Tacomas, well, Toyotas. Oh my gosh, I love those cars.
oh, it's been dead reliable. I mean, mind you, I only have like 46,000 miles, so it's like I'm not. And it's not like I put like 21,000 on it in a year.
Oh,
So like I drive it a lot, but it's been great. It's comfortable. Maybe not the most tech featured or anything, but like it's a great car. May or may not have had the opportunity to race it against a Miata this morning, and the Miata almost won. So it's slow, but like it gets the job done. It's super useful. Like
Yeah.
but I can say the same thing for this. Like you can drive it wherever you need to. You don't have to worry about it starting. It's good enough on gas. You can go drive it anywhere. You don't care.
Yes.
Like when you need to go somewhere, it's there.
Yeah, and that's the funny story is like I was talking with my friend, and he says, "What's one of the things you don't like about your car?" It's like, well, I like everything, but as I said, like I'm kind of person I don't like too much attention, and the yellow and he said you don't like attention, and you have a yellow car, so like it's like yeah, but yeah, many people love that color, so it's like interesting. Or also they pull out next to me and they try to race me all the time,
Oh my
like
goodness.
all the time, like they pull look at me and says like, "You wanna race?" It's like, no, bro, I don't wanna
It's like
race.
it's the Supra badge. They
Yeah.
see that and all they want to do is turn around and tell their friends, "Yo, dude, I just beat a Supra." Like it's that is one of the things about car culture that's like hit or miss for me. I don't like I think there's a time and place. Like I don't love pulling up to some random person and like being like, "Oh my goodness, your car, your car, your car." Like that's a little like disingenuous because I'm like, "Oh, they have good taste. I like their car. What I want to get to know this person." Whereas I think a lot of people don't see the person; they just see the thing.
Yes, exactly. And the thing is like to me is like as I say, I don't care like invest a lot of money on putting like more power or something like that in the car because I don't need it. Like I don't want to have like a lot of tickets. Many people think I have a lot of tickets for speeding, but no, literally I don't have. I only have one ticket, speeding ticket, and that
Yeah.
was like 4 years ago. And it was like, oh, but you every time I see you, you got pulled over, and was like, yeah, I get pulled over because I don't know. Sometimes I don't know, some like registration or they say something in the system, but it's like, oh, okay, yeah, but it's not like a speed ticket or nothing. You just wanna check if everything is good.
It's because you drive a yellow sports car,
Yeah.
right? They're just like they see it, they notice it, and they're like, "Well, I need to hit my ticket quota." No, but it's
Yeah, that's
it's just the nature of how it is. Like in my cars that have been a little more colorful, I got pulled over way more often.
yes.
Meanwhile, I'm like, I currently drive a gray truck. Like no one cares what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's usually, but yeah, I don't mind. It's like it's okay. I think it's a good opportunity to make extra content. To oh, I got pulled over, and this is why. Oh, this is why. Okay.
I'm sure that kills it on social media.
Yeah, one day, one of the funniest story, it actually was viral, almost like 100 views on TikTok. Because the thing is, like, I was just driving normally, and this cop like pulled me over, and it's like, hey, why did you pull me over? And he was like, oh, because I think was like, you need to wait 2 seconds to cross to the next line. It was like, what? 2 seconds to cross to the next line? Like, what do you mean? So, oh yeah, you were super fast, like crossing line, the next line. Like, yeah, but he said, oh no, just like gonna give you a warning. You can do that. It's like, ah, okay, sure.
Thanks for
Yeah, and that was super
yeah.
viral because many people said,
Yeah, it's
what's
just
the
like,
reason why? It
well, and
doesn't make
also like
sense. I don't
why
know.
even like stop you at that point? It's like I feel like that's not that big of a deal.
Exactly. So that's why
So
I think that's one of the dumb stuff that the cop pulled me over.
yeah,
And yeah, I got a lot of like message. Even though I paused the video, it's like, hey Jorge, you need to slow down. You are already speeding and you listen the video. You listen the cop says to me, that was not for speeding. You know, it's like
yeah,
many people think, oh, you were speeding. No,
no,
I wasn't speeding.
it happens. Well, Jorge, I appreciate you coming out today and chat with me and talking about the Supra.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me. And yeah, I'm super happy to see the full story, the full podcast, and whatever you need, I'm here to support. Yeah.
awesome.
Subscribe his channel. Don't forget, subscribe his channel.
I'm gonna put that at the end of every video now.
Okay.